Aerobic is the production of energy with the help of oxygen, and anaerobic is the production of energy in the absence of oxygen. Now, which of the two systems you use depends on the intensity of what you do, and that means that the lower the intensity of what you do, the more aerobic it is, and the higher the intensity of what you do, the more anaerobic it is. So, for example, if you go for a slow jog, then that is mostly an aerobic activity, and if you do very heavy weightlifting, then that is an anaerobic activity. The biggest mistake people make about this is that they say, oh, my activity is aerobic, what do I have to bother with anaerobic energy production? And those doing activities usually classified as anaerobic will say, what do I have to bother with aerobic energy production? A marathon runner, for example, does an activity that is usually classified as aerobic, and it very much is aerobic. And a bodybuilder will mostly do an anaerobic activity, bodybuilding, but both at some point will rely or will have to rely on the system that is usually not the focus of their sport. The marathon runner, for example, may do his marathon in aerobic fashion, but at the end of his marathon, when he wants to put in that final fast sprint to shave off a couple of seconds of his final time, he too will use the anaerobic system. And the bodybuilder, who maybe usually does heavy workouts in the low rep range, which are very much anaerobic, at some point will have to switch to a medium rep workout to keep things fresh. And that medium rep workout too very much more relies on aerobic energy production than the workout he did before. So don't totally neglect the system that is usually not the main focus of your sport, thinking you won't be needing it, because at some point it too can play a role in what you do, and neglecting it could make your performance worse. Finally now, if the intensity of what you do dictates if it's more aerobic or anaerobic, how do you find out your intensity? And that is done by calculating your maximum heart rate and taking your heart rate during your workouts. And the percentage of the maximum you have during the workouts shows you at what precise mixture of energy production you are at that moment. That sounds more complicated than it is, and to make it extra easy for you, I put all the information you need for this into this article here, complete with the formulas and a table showing you at what precise mixture you are with your intensity. So have a look at that, and until then, as always, thank you for watching. Until next time, bye bye!